Well, good afternoon. Happy Monday. Should you say happy Monday? I don't know. I don't know what's so happy about Mondays. I am hangry and I am, just hangry. So y'all got to work with me. Welcome to Mondays with Greg and Malcolm. Malcolm and Greg. I would like to refer to it as the update on what's going on with the Hunger Games. This episode of America really sucks. So I'm just trying to tell y'all what's going on. What's going on, Malcolm? Happy Monday. Hope you had
Happy
a very
Monday
good
to you.
weekend. You were off
Yeah,
Saturday,
I'm
at
enjoying the
least.
weather. I have to say, I've the cool
Yeah.
down is nice.
Well, so here's the thing. It's just that some people don't realize this. Georgia has beautiful weather about 6 months out of the year. It's really hot in the summer, but we don't experience winter till the end of November.
Yeah,
Maybe
even
the
a little
first.
later.
Yeah, and sometimes it goes till Christmas. Sometimes we don't get a cold snap until January, and then we complain. But then, and guess what? Back in February, right after Valentine's Day, it's hot again. That's why we deal with these delays and traffic and all the gays because the weather is really, really good here.
Yeah,
And it's I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. You probably have easy living where you are. It's probably easy to live.
yeah. I mean,
where
the
you are.
trade off of not having enough to do our culture is familiarity. You can get anywhere in 15 minutes. Like if you can't get there in 15 minutes, you're going out of town. So
But not only that, though. Not only
yeah,
that, it's just it's I ain't gonna say it's Mayberry because it's a big town. People are like, oh, I had a whole conversation actually this weekend about
mm,
Albany, and it's more industrial than I thought it was. So I was
yeah,
told it's not that country, but yeah. So living. I do tell you if you plan on coming to Atlanta, pack your patience. That's it. Like it's a metropolitan. It's a sprawling
yeah.
metropolitan. It rivals the size of New York. It does, but with all the outlying areas and all
Hmm.
and the traffic is on LA for sure. I don't know all the clips I sent you, so we're gonna. I like what we did last week, which is clip roulette. That's nice. I love
Yeah, that
I
is pretty
do.
good.
I,
It's like
it
spin the
was
wheel.
good. Yeah, it was just like, hey, if your clip comes up, if my clip comes up, we just gonna talk about it. I'd like to thank you all for joining us as you always do. I can't see the message box. Why is this?
They make changes a lot.
Oh, where is the message box?
I was gonna say, yeah. This one
Hold
thing
on,
I
ladies and
was seeing a
gentlemen.
creator who told me that you should probably just do a run through sometimes because they're
Okay,
doing
I
run
got
throughs like
it.
that.
I got it. I got it. Because I had it on full screen and I was like, where is the now? Feel free to comment. There you go. I don't know where the fucking comment box went.
They added a
But
notes box. I noticed that's kind of nice, so you could put show notes on there, and
where?
it's right above the media box. So like it's like
Right above
style, media, and then it has like
Oh, notes.
yeah notes. You see it?
Look at that.
So like you could copy and paste notes and
So and where
I don't
does the
know.
notes come up at? That's what I want to
Well,
know.
it could come up with like if you were doing a
I
rundown of
mean,
the
like, do
news.
they show?
No,
Can
no,
you
it's
like?
just a tab for everyone here.
Oh,
Like
okay. We can
everyone
only
who's
only us can see it. Okay.
only we can see it. Yeah. But I was thinking that would be a good like coordination for you and Swag because usually you have clips that you want to play,
Don't tell anybody about
and
my
Swag
neurotic.
Swag can post his notes there and you can read them.
Don't tell anybody about my neurotic behavior. Okay. It's
I'm sure
terrible.
everyone
I
sees
have
it.
a
They
I
know
have
how
a
to
sur- I have a surprise. Look. Ooh.
Oh, it's so
It was
pretty.
not it wasn't not early. It was not early.
It was on time.
No, it was late. It was a
It was
damn.
late.
Yep.
I thought today was the delivery date.
Today was not the delivery date.
Oh, the 13th.
Friday was. Nope. No, they
Originally, you
moved it.
told me it was the
They
13th.
moved it, but they moved it,
Oh, okay.
and it
And then it
came
was late.
the day after it moved. Right, and then
Mm.
but stupid the dumb case cheap that came first.
Oh, okay.
I'm not happy about this. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't do anything that my 15 didn't do. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I have not discovered the. And let me just tell you real quick before we get into what we're discussing. Like, you ever had like a day? There's nothing really wrong. It's just, like time is oppressive, and time is very oppressive. And I want you to know that, like, yo, time is the enemy to all of us. And and the older you get, time is winning. You know, but when you were young, you could move faster and just run through stuff. And I was running through stuff today, and I had to stop and breathe because I was just.
What's so funny is that I have another brother from my father's side of the family, and his son, my nephew, is got a daughter now. And
holy moly!
And I'm like, is this happening to me? Like, but
dude, you say that to the guy that has 4 grandkids. Wow, like no,
no, but that makes me a great uncle. Was it make you a great uncle?
Does.
Oh,
it does. Yeah. How old is the baby?
It's like 3. I said, I'm not really in contact with them, but let me tell you something
else. So let me tell you something else. That means you'll be in your lifetime. You will be a great uncle.
Yeah, that's true.
At the 15 years, you'll only be 57, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, good luck. You'll be my age when the baby is starting to have babies. Now, interesting enough, my family visited this weekend. My great nephew, who's 10. My great nephew is 10.
Okay.
But I have a great niece that's 19.
Oh wow.
So she will be having, and she's dating this boy seriously. And she says to me, like, I was like, hey Jay, you sure you want to be married? She's like, yeah. I was like, no. So I will be very much alive to see, and I may see my great. So I don't know. And well, because my oldest grandson is 10, so I think about that. Mr. Collins, good afternoon, sir. Hola from the great state of Texas. So we have decided that we're going to play in y'all face and just do roulette.
Yes, we're going to do
just whatever comes up. Don't even ask the question. You have clip roulette. Did you see my response to you when I was in the gym? I was like, "Fuck, you got what you got."
Yeah.
I mean, that's how my day is going.
Yeah, me too. It's rough, let's just have some fun. It looked like he had some fun videos, so let me just play around.
Now, that brought me joy and sadness. In case you didn't know, the news came across the wire this weekend. We lost one of the greats. We lost the great. I'm so sorry.
What is that?
It's my text message.
Oh, it's horrible.
It says, no, it's not. It says it's so fluffy.
Oh, okay. It just sounded like someone screaming. I'm like, I cannot do that.
It's from Despicable Me. She says it's so fluffy, right? It's really delicious. I love it.
Okay. I do like her. Yeah.
So, in case you all were under a rock, we lost the great talent and ally, Diane Keaton. She stays young for so long. It was just
for sure.
I could not believe
that one was great seeing that because I think what was so funny when people eulogize someone, sometimes, especially for the younger generation, they might not know what she was in, so they will say, Diane Keaton, the star of this and this and this. Or they might not even say her name. They'll just say the roles. Right. So it's like I'm in that age range where, the vast majority, or at least a large plurality of the readers don't know her. But
really?
Yeah. I'm just saying she won
First Wives Club. Now
Well,
you don't
maybe.
know. We don't know her later work, her earlier works that she won an
Right,
Oscar
right.
for.
I was gonna say when she won an Oscar.
This
I don't
was
think.
one funny bitch. She was
Yeah,
one
she was
funny
great.
bitch. So Saturday, I found this montage that Ellen DeGeneres put. She was like regular on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and
Hmm.
Ellen DeGeneres brought some of the funniest things out of her as a
Yeah,
person. So yeah. So tune
yeah,
in Saturday. I
that's
missed
pretty
you
cool.
guys Saturday, by the way.
But I
Yeah.
think one of the other things that was interesting when people were eulogizing her was apparently she got a lot of flack for wearing pants.
Oh yeah, she was a pants lady. She was
Yeah,
the
so I
pants.
mean, I guess back in the 70s, that was a thing that women didn't do, apparently, was wear pants. Like, okay.
She burned her bra, baby. She burned her bra. She did. She they called it. I heard. I think it was
Mm.
the Hollywood Insider called her one of the first Hollywood gender benders.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think of Diane Keaton saying, "Hey, she's bending genders." I never thought that.
No, me either. That's why I thought it was funny.
Rest in
But
peace.
apparently, by the standards of the time,
She
it
was gender.
was. Yeah.
An incredible actress. I think
Yeah.
her and Goldie Hawn were just amazing together.
Hmm.
Diane Keaton, gone too soon, 1947 to 2025.
Yeah.
You will be missed. She played in a great, I cannot think of the name of the movie that she played in with one of my faves from New York. Oh my God, what's his name? He hates Trump. I cannot think of his name right now.
Mm.
I'm so crazy. I'm hungry is the problem. So I can't wait for you to
I can't remember shit. So
I know. Robert De Niro. Boom. Yes. So
Mhm.
and she's known for being able to
Oh yeah, I
emote.
think I do remember that movie actually.
Yeah, she's known for being able to emote and just
Yeah.
fantastic. Gone. I ain't gonna say too soon. 79 is a great life.
Yeah, no, she had a great career and a nice
79
legacy. Yeah.
again, 1947 to 2025. Check out her last movie. It was with her and the lady, the Spanish lady from Sesame Street. I mean, from the Electric Company. Anyway, they went to Super Bowl to see Tom Brady. It was fun. Some old chicks. It was great. It was just funny, and I loved it. It was Diane Keaton. I love
Funny.
you. Thank you for the years of entertaining us as you do. All right, back to Clip Roulette. Let's go.
Okay, this might be one of mine. Let's go.
I'll tell a story about my dating experiences and why I don't date in Atlanta. You see, a couple of months back, I was doing this whole online dating thing, just trying something out different. Because, you know, it's kind of difficult to run into people when you at the store or whatever the case may be, because everybody be busy and y'all don't like to be approached. So I tried something different. Here I am, living my best life. You know, I'm working out, I'm going to the gym and reading books and everything. I'm at peace. I'm happy about life. Everywhere I go, I'm like dance a little bit because I'm happy. Like, And then I run into this one woman online. She looks good. I mean, fine. Online. And, you know, her profile makes sense to me, but you know how some of y'all do. Y'all catfish. You know how y'all are. And nonetheless, we exchanged numbers and, you know, the conversation was good. We FaceTime. No filter, none of that filter shit. And we made plans to link up. Now, it was all me. I initiated it. I basically was like, you know, let's have an outing. Outing. That word's gonna make sense later. And she was cool with it. Basically, you know, okay. So we link up at this one restaurant and it's like, hey, cool vibes, whatever the case may be. We talking about what you do in life, I got going on in life, goals, aspirations, yada yada, blah blah blah. And then she hit me with a question. Do you consider this a date or an outing? Me being oblivious to things, I'm just like, this is an outing, you know, however you want to name it, we just out. It appeared to be playful and friendly at first, soon turned serious. I don't even understand where this went left, but she was basically like, you know what? I consider this a date, but since you consider it an outing, we'll just call it an outing. So I'm scratching my head, I'm wondering like, okay, what? If you want to call it a date, call it a date. If you want to be a bird, be a bird. If you want to be a whale, then go ahead, blow your hole. She was really stuck on that. Like, no, we're not gonna let this go. Because I feel like if you approach a lady and take her out and everything, that is considered a date. You know what? I'm really not trying to make it. It's not really that deep. And she went quiet for a while, and then she picked back up too. At that point, you know, I already counted my losses. I paid for everything. Everything was done. I basically was like, I appreciate your time, energy, and so forth for coming out on this outing / date / meet up, meeting, whatever you want to call it. Mind you, this was our first time meeting up. But I appreciate you, but yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Why? Because you can't define the difference between a date and an outing, simply because you're making it more than what it is. And dating meeting someone shouldn't really be this difficult, just to play on words, but at the same time, I get it. She was basically like, you know, she appreciated the meal or whatever, but she was like, that's fine with me. Well, it's cool, nice meeting you. I already had someone else in line anyway.
Me too.
After I paid the bill, I proceeded to leave, and she was like, so you're not gonna walk me to my vehicle? Grandma raised me right, but nope. So I went to my truck, and I reflected. This experience was crazy, and I thought to myself, damn, I could have stayed my ass home. Had me a little something to drink on, and just played my game. I'm good. I got home, poured me a drink, and then I received a text from her saying, well, I made it home safe. What they got to do with me? I deleted my dating profile and became a full-time introvert. That's until somebody recently offered me a matching pajama set, and now we have us and we prepared for December.
So dumb.
I know.
So, yeah. Is it a date or an outing? Is this a date or an outing? Okay.
What's the difference? I need a definition.
The difference is you getting laid or not. If you wanted to go somewhere.
So she wants pig. She wants cock. She wants penis.
Yeah, basically. I think he was a little aloof. I would say, like, you know what she's asking. She's asking.
No, he didn't, because I don't know.
It's kind of like saying, like, are we just hanging out
on this one? No.
But think about that. If someone asked you, are we hanging out or are we dating? Are we talking or are we courting? You know, these are words.
Come on, now. You're saying these things to trigger me, and I'm not going for that. 'Cause you know, right? Fuck this.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, think about it like this: what do you want it to be?
Okay, Mr. Collins, since you're the person I see in the room, I'm sorry for the rest of you. I couldn't always see Mr. Collins. What is your take on this? Like, I don't. There is no difference. If you first meet, so
clearly there's a difference, right? Because if he had said it was a date, the reason there's a difference is because had he said a different answer, he would have gotten a different result. Therefore, there is a difference. Yes, of course there is. This is the evidence that there's a difference. Whether you accept there is or not, it's not really the point. It's like, do you want to get what you want? You have to ask for it and use the words that people want you to use to get what you want.
Let me tell you something. That wouldn't be the deal breaker for me. Was all the goddamn confusion, because I feel like a man would be like, I don't know, whatever. I feel like that's some female shit. I feel like that's some female. I feel like if two dudes are having a good time, you're like, let's just go for it. Let's just go with it.
Yeah.
I don't. That is a mess. That is a mess. And brother, I'm glad you got your matches. He seems like a nice. And so, most women don't like sane men. And most people don't. They're like, the crazy unhinged motherfuckers always keep a shorty. The more unhinged they are, it's true.
I think you should just say what she wants to hear. I don't know.
Oh, Mark Estes, my man, come in the clutch. There you go. Check this out. Boom. There you go. In the clutch. Mark Estes is in the building. Love you, man. Love you like a play cousin. Look at that. In the clutch. It's dumb. You are correct, sir. You are correct. It's just for that opinion.
I didn't say it wasn't dumb. I'm just saying, do you want to get some dumb pussy?
No, but no. And then she wants, and then the whole situation is, and then you want to turn it into a date. Whether you wanted to be, I made it home passive aggressive, bitch. Stop being passive aggressive.
Because I was just saying, like 5 minutes ago, he was looking forward to it. He was like, "This girl, listen, I'm about to give you some." He's talking about like, "What are we doing later? What you doing later?" And he can't say that it's a date, so he can get some like.
Well, I don't even think it was about that. I think it's just simply. He was just like, whatever you want this to be, whatever you need to be.
It does matter to some people. It does.
Does it matter to you? You never asked.
No, of course not. But that's the thing. I'm not dating me. I'm not on a date with me. I'm just saying.
But the question. So I think you should read the room in that case, Right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, boys and girls, put your thinking caps on. So
Yeah.
we say this all the time here at M3, and we're not licensed professional therapists. We just two dudes with a mic. We say all the time, communicate. Communicate. Now I know me personally, and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say this in fucking public. Ooh, I was so used to getting what I want. Like 3 months in, I was like, okay, this is what I want, and I want you forever and ever and ever. And they were like, no. I mean, right. They was like, I'm digging you too, but no, just wait. So finally, after 58 first dates, I said it. It was on and popping, but like sometimes you can shoot your shot too fast. And what the situation taught me is to be patient, be patient. And
ask them.
I think she's banging ass. She's still single. She will remain.
I wouldn't ask that question. I know I wouldn't, but
no, it's just like, who cares what it is? I want another one. Like, let's,
right.
You want to get amped up for the pussy. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm going to respect her. The third date, if I'm paying. Go ahead.
In that situation, I mean, I think you are setting up a situation for the person to lie. Like I was saying,
yes, because I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. I want some pussy.
Right.
That is the goal.
You are asking someone to lie. This is a question you need to ask yourself and their behavior. Are they treating me like we're on an outing, or are they treating me like I'm on a date? And go with that. You don't need to ask them. He was a gentleman.
He was not an asshole to her. I don't get it. So let me tell you something.
Right. You should just trust your own observations. You don't have to ask that question. All right.
Right, and then like him, I would have been thrown out of the game because look at me, lock eyes with me, look at me. Don't ask that question. If you want some dick from me, do not ask me, what is this? Right. I learned my lesson about that. I almost lost a really good thing for throwing a temper tantrum.
I remember someone
asking. Right, you remember?
You on a date, you say, what is this? It says, oh, this is buffalo sauce. Like this one.
Right, and you'd be like, and they're like,
you talk about, oh, the date. What is this? Oh, okay.
And this like then you can ask somebody what it is. The first or second date, you ain't even seen them naked yet. You don't know what their Betty. I got another one for you, but you don't know what their house looks like.
Yeah, But you know what's so ironic though is that a date between guys probably needs more of a definition than a date between a man and a woman, right? Because two dudes can really just be going out as friends.
Don't
we need more clarity as dudes?
If that's what unfurls, that's what unfurls. Because you're gonna have to go with its nature over nurture.
This is like you might go home and you'd be like, was that a date? I should have asked.
Malcolm, I am older than you. Trust me. Trust me. He never listens to me. I don't know why. Listen to me. You want it to unfurl naturally because you do not want them to give the answer
that you just want to hear.
You want to hear.
Yeah, you're right. Because you want an answer to the question, but asking the question will elicit a lie. Basically, you're right about that. It'll encourage them to lie anyway.
Look at this lie that Mark Estes is telling. This lie that my friend Mark Estes, my fellow Gemini brother, is telling. This is why I'm a recluse and single now. Lies and lesbians. Get back. Get back, devil. Get back, devil. Unloose some sage. Unloose that lie, label. Unloose it, devil. Okay, next up in clip roulette.
Chat roulette or clip roulette.
Clip roulette.
Asked whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
So this morning, the vice president of our country was on ABC News with George Stephanopoulos, who is married to old girl from Dharma and Greg. I always forget that. He was on there. He asked a question about Tom Homan, the $50,000 that he was offered in the bribe, the situation that no one will answer outside of saying that there was not sufficient evidence to charge him with a crime. And JD Vance, I think they have it's not a think, because there was a zoom in on the paperwork that Pam Bondi had at her hearing with Congress, where it showed a pre-written list of reads and comebacks for anything that people said. And then when she ran out of her quips, she was silent. As an attorney, as someone who's supposed to be quick on their feet, I'm sad that you needed a cheat sheet, but I digress. I believe JD Vance also has a JD. I know I think so, possibly. That being said, JD Vance's response, you're putting forward this terrible statement, and this is why no one watches your show. This is why your ratings are terrible. This is why you're losing your show. And George Stephanopoulos lets him say his things. And then George comes back and says, I just want to say, essentially, I asked you about this situation that was recorded by the FBI. And did he keep the money? Because no one will tell us if he kept the money. They'll tell us he wasn't charged. They won't say if he kept the $50,000, right? And George Stephanopoulos let him finish speaking and then reiterated, I asked you a simple question. And then JD Vance tried to come back in and interject foolishness, and George cut him off, sent it to commercial. Now, on like a nuclear level, this is beautiful, because the real thing is, yes, they're going to own pieces of TikTok. Yes, they're going to have these platforms, but these people have been involved in these platforms. I don't know why we acting like that's not new. We just are seeing some clear evidence of it. But two, they do need mainstream spaces, because they want to reach, if people who were already on their side were entrenched and that's all they had, they would not continue to accomplish these things that they are doing, right? They have to be able to spread false information to the masses, because more people are moderate than you think. More people are moderate than you think, right? And so the beauty of, there's just basic beauty in like cutting him off, but our president's grift, these companies giving him $20, $30, $40 million to build the ballroom. I mean, they're dropping millions of dollars, and they're not taking him to court. They're just settling and just ending it. Started with ABC and George Stephanopoulos. It started with ABC. And so that's been the fuel that our president has utilized to continue to weaponize his position as the highest power in the land to bully these networks and these entertainment entities to do his bidding, and then weaponizing the FCC to do so as well. Because if these business deals can't go through, these people can't maintain their position of power through capitalism, of course. But if that's just the cherry on top, is that George, who has been an incredible journalist for decades, for y'all to play on his top, and then more so for you, why would you come back to a platform for a man that you said is a chronic liar and has terrible ratings? Why are you here? Why take your ass over to Fox News? I am pretty sure that they did not campaign to have you come up there and have a conversation, JD Vance. I am pretty sure that your team reached out. Go on over there. Have Brian Kilmeade have the conversation. But that was really juicy to witness, and George did it in such a classy way. And that is what journalists do. Not podcasters, not girls who went to YouTube University, journalists. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. No, that's a pretty good point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they did not call you.
Yeah, they ain't call you. You called them out.
Oh God!
And I'm gonna tell you,
I fucking hate JD Vance so much. He lies so slick, and he says it with such confidence that you really actually kind of think it's true if you don't know anything.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's being compassionate as he's lying through his teeth. Like he's like, yes, we just want to help the American people by taking their health care and spending the money the way we want to spend it.
On ballrooms. On ballrooms.
Oh God, he's pretty funny.
That is and Estes down here says that is I was kidding about the lies, Estes. That's how an interview with the mofo should be done. Journalism has died in mainstream media. Yes, but I tell you what. Thank you, Jimmy Kimmel. Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Stephanopoulos. There's some life starting to. You know, I didn't pull this clip because I don't know, but the clip was of this No Kings March in DC.
Okay,
hundreds of thousands of people, and you just can't find it anywhere on the news. Like they were in DC doing it, and so America, listen, I understand this episode of America sucks. I get it. But just hang in there. Because two things are true. Well, one thing is true. I believe two things. So I believe effectively his presidency is over. I think because he can't, dude, let me tell you something. We can survive about 4 weeks without the government. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, we're shitted. And that's it. And we're headed towards that. And so the thing is, what they have done is because the average American doesn't care. 32% of Americans vote.
right.
So we don't care until
That's on a good
it's
year.
right here. Yeah, that's a great year. Yeah.
Because usually it's around 29, 28%, like
That's a great
32.
year.
That's a good year.
Right. Yeah, it's a good year. And I'm going to tell y'all something. He went in like, oh, I have a mandate from the American people. You did not. You only beat her by 1%.
Right.
You beat her 1% of 30%, ma'am, sir.
I'll tell you this other one, this lie that really got me, Pam Bondi and I think Trump.
Cunt. What a cunt. What a cunt.
They were doing some sort of press conference about Antifa. Antifa stands for anti-fascist, and they were trying to make it into a group that's like ISIS. In fact, they said that Antifa is as bad as ISIS and Al Qaeda, and they said we jailed the girlfriend of the founder of Antifa, and we're hoping to get a lot of information out of her. Then the very next thing they said was Antifa goes back to World War II. It's like, this girl is like 20 years old. Was she dating like a 100-year-old man? What are you talking about? And then the next thing they said, we got chaos in the streets of Portland. And they go to a video of the protesters. There's 10 to 20 people on the streets protesting with signs. One of them is a furry. He's looking at it's the funniest shit ever. And they were so mad at the furry that they tried to pepper spray the furry in his costume. Right? Like they've tried to find.
Can you please explain to those who don't know what a furry is, please?
A furry is somebody who enjoys dressing up like an animal, sometimes for sexual reasons, right? Like they pretend to be something. I follow a furry on Instagram. He goes by Kyle the Tiger. He's hot. It's silly, but it's also hot. So, anyway, he happens to be. But what was so funny is this furry was getting pepper sprayed under the hood of his, like they tried to lift up the animal hood to pepper spray him.
Wait a minute, wait. Wait. So
like, why do you need to pepper spray a furry? Why do you even need to do that? He's just in a big old fucking tiger outfit. Like, why?
Oh, America.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna beat you with their plush tail? Like, what? But they're fucking the furries. I'm just saying.
Texas legislator had a law, introduced a law about furries in school.
Yeah.
And a fellow Republican said to them, have you ever seen a furry in school? And they were like, no, we want to prevent it from happening. Dude, it never happened. So listen, again, vote, register to vote. Yeah. Make that 30% to go to 40%. Because if more of us vote, they can't cheat.
Yeah.
Because if they do, we'll burn this motherfucker down. That's
That's
it.
true.
You know, if the plurality, like motherfuckers know they didn't vote. So when he won, we weren't surprised. But
They're basically
this
just
go
counting,
around, yeah,
they're counting on demoralizing us into not voting. So
and
don't
it's not
don't
happening.
let
It's the
them
exact,
win.
yeah, the exact other thing is happening. All right, back
Let's do
to
some more.
roulette.
Clip roulette. Let's go.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do the CPR. I'm the damn substitute. That's not how you're supposed to do the CPR, boy. Oh my God, Christopher. Please, can you? I don't even want to get saved no more.
Who taught that baby that? Who taught that baby that? That's,
He's just pushing. He's just pushing on the test.
but y'all, you ain't gotta look back at it when you push.
Okay, let's do another one. Let's go.
I want.
What is this? What's happening?
No. I gotta say, I could have called this one.
No.
Yeah.
Is it our fault?
It is not your fault.
Whose fault is it? Oh, fuck, I want to fucking know.
Let's cut this shit. It is directly your fault. It is absolutely 150% your fault. Of course it's their fault.
Please don't cry like that.
Let's grow up.
I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw up.
Don't throw up.
Come on. I got threw up. Oh, this is ugly. Hey, guys.
This is not right.
All right, dipshits. Right here.
Stop it.
1, 2, 3.
I don't want my picture taken right now.
Oh God.
And if
That's
you
our
couldn't
government
read it, it's
now,
that-
right?
It's, yeah,
Yeah, that's
well,
it.
it's that Trump supporters. If you couldn't read it, it's your fault. Then he was like, I don't want my picture taken right now. Bitch, sit down. Oh my God. And I really connect. I love that movie. I love anything that Will Ferrell's in. Let me just tell you.
That's funny.
Back to the roulette. I'm so excited about this roulette. Oh,
Okay.
so
This one.
good.
Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Look, I had a therapy session today. It's normally on Wednesday, but we had to switch it to this Friday, and it's taken me all day to process this. This is the first time that a therapist has ever cried with me. And she saw the video about the older gentleman, and then she saw how excited I got about you guys talking about kindness. And we zeroed in on that. Why is kindness so important to me? And so we just started going through some of my memories and some of the things that I went through. And of course, my brother, being raised by a beautiful single black mother, all of those things kind of instilled, we know, but a lot of it is nurture. But then I told her about an episode that I've been trying to get out of my head for a while, but it was with the second person that I dated. And make a long story short, we broke up, and then after a while, they had cheated on me, and after a while, I was missing them, and I ended up, this is back in the day, y'all, I ended up making a mixtape, and in between each song that I recorded off of, this is back when you recorded stuff, in between each song, I would do like a little interlude, just telling them that I miss them, I love them, and I think I did like a poem or something in one of them. And at the end of that week, they called me, and I could hear my voice in the background, so they were playing the tape, and I could hear all of their friends laughing. And I said, like an idiot, I was like, will you take me back? And they said, no, I'm just calling you to let you know, don't ever let anybody know you love them this much. And by the way, you need to go get checked out because I think I gave you HIV. And I looked up because I was like staring off to the distance as I was telling the story, and I looked up and my therapist was wiping her eyes. And I think it's the first time that I ever felt cruelty. I dealt with ignorance, I dealt with mean people, but that was the first time I felt cruelty. So that's why it's so important, and that's when me and my therapist came to. That's why it's so important to hear the love and affirmations that you guys have put on that. Yeah, it costs nothing to be kind, but in so many junctures in people's lives, they don't choose that. So, yeah, A lot of damage still, and I have to work through that. But it's nice when you can put a face or pinpoint a moment that something became so important to you. And I guess that was my moment. So shout out to my therapist. I love you and thank you.
Now I was all ready to make fun of this.
Yeah.
No, there's no fun to be had in that.
No, sometimes there is no fun.
Fuck you, Malcolm.
I mean, it is so true, though.
It is very cruel. That is very cruel. And to the guy that did, man, fuck you, Shorty. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, it is true. It's funny that they probably thought they were being kind.
No way. Mm-mm.
That's the fucked up thing about it is I've known people.
He knew they were being cruel, and it was intentional.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think so. When someone doesn't care, it's not necessarily. Well, yeah, I mean, they knew it was going to hurt, but at the same time, they probably thought they were doing them a favor when they said, "Never show someone that you love them this much." If you love somebody, don't ever show them this much. It's like, you know, this. I know this hurts. I know I'm trying to hurt you, but I'm actually trying to do you a favor, because they are the type of people who will take advantage of something like that. And in a sense, they're saying, like, there are people in the world like me, and you should be careful of people like me. Believe me or not, that person thought they were doing them a favor.
I was just going to go ahead and say I disagree and leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's not what that was.
I mean, that's what's even more disturbing about it to me, is that people can see the world so differently. I remember, what's that book I was reading recently? The East of Eden was kind of about this concept of people who just don't have a conscience, and people who are just, I don't know, empty from the beginning, narcissistic, you know, almost psychopathic in their demeanor. That's what it takes to do something like that.
I'm going to tell you, as a person who has acted with cruel intention, there was nothing redeeming in that. And I had to pray about this, and thank God has allowed me to be older. But there was nothing redeeming about what the thing I did to this person. Nothing. It was cruel for the point of being cruel. And I would kind of agree with you if the friends were not in the back laughing. Yeah. Cruelty was the point. It's almost like Donald Trump. The cruelty is the point. There is no other action to be taken because the cruelty is the point. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say. It's just
I don't disagree with you. I don't.
I don't think they were trying to.
I'm saying from their perspective. Like, I think
because I'm thinking as a person who delivered cruelty. No, there was nothing good about what I wanted to hurt. I wanted to heat up a knife and stick it in, and I wanted the cruelty and the hurt and the degradation and the embarrassment to be the point. I didn't think about how I ain't care, nigga. No, there was nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there are people that cold though.
But he wasn't one of them. Yeah, but I agree. I agree that I agree he was cold, but I don't think he thought about the other person whatsoever. Now I think we agree on that part. He was definitely cruel and cold, but I don't think there was nothing redeeming in how he felt about that. It was just what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to say there was anything redeeming. I'm saying that some people are so twisted that they might actually think of themselves as being kind. I didn't say there was anything redeeming.
No. Oh, I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah.
No, anyway, I know because
I
know when I did it, I was just like, oh no.
I'm not talking about you.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm just putting. Yeah. I'm trying to give some
empathy. And that's what I'm saying. I think that this was something on another level. I don't think this was someone of a typical mindset.
Well, I don't
And I
know,
think
but I
there
hope
is
he's dead now. That's all I know.
They're not though.
I do.
That's
I
the
hope
other
he-
thing is that
What,
these
did the
people-
other guy's not dead?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you knew that follow up. I was like,
No, I don't.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, I hate. I know I need to be. Somebody said be nice. I'm sorry because that is just cruel and unusual. Anyway, back to clip roulette. Let's go.
Let's hope we get something better.
Yeah.
To the guy that commented on my video yesterday, I bet it's as thick as a soda can. I know you mean well. I know you're trying to be flirty, you're trying to be casual. I get it, right? Maybe even a little funny. But I wanted to take this time to kind of talk about how that comment made me feel and a little perspective of, kind of my experience on this app. I hate to trauma dump, but, between breaking my hand, dealing with inflammation all over my body, nerve issues, heart disease, and a whole bunch of other unnecessary stuff, I've been kind of struggling to find my joy in things, right? And I'm an adult. That's for me to figure out, right? And no one else. And I use this app to try to express my creativity and to try to get some of that joy because I like being creative on this app. But what really kind of kills my joy sometimes is comments like that, right? Because one, I think it's completely inappropriate to tell that to someone that you don't know, regardless if you're queer and they're queer, right? Because I think it's just a really objectifying thing to tell a complete stranger. It's not you're handsome, it's not, oh, you're cute, let's hang out. Like that comment is just wild to me because, if I was to go to a girl online and say, yo, you look good, how tight is it, or some crazy out-of-pocket comment like that, I'd be criticized for that, right? But in the queer community, we just gotta let that shit fly, right? Because it's okay. What makes it especially shitty, right, is I work hard on these videos, and if your main takeaway from me posting something or me working on something for some of these videos take half an hour to get like only 100 views, and if your main takeaway is just saying, man, like I wonder how big his dick is, let me just ask him, then you don't care about the content. You just view me as like a piece of meat, and that sucks. Even for a guy, even for someone like myself, it sucks to have to go through that. And listen, bro, like the world keeps spinning, I'm used to it, but all because you're used to a behavior doesn't make the behavior okay. And not to be a pick-me either, but like, it just reminds me of like, back in my neighborhood in Hell's Kitchen, how many people I see pushing fucking 50 years old with a body count in the hundreds, and they have no one to go home to other than a fucking cat. And that's okay. If you choose to live like that, that's cool, man. Everyone has to go on their own path, but it's just disappointing, man. So I ask this as a lesson in time. If your main takeaway from my videos is that, then just like don't comment, unfollow. It's good. It's totally fine. Have a good day, I guess.
Is that a girl?
Yes, please. If you don't push it, I'm gonna leave. If you don't play it right the fuck now.
Girl. Okay, girl.
Oh gosh.
Like, can I do a up next on M3? Greg Drayton Reenactment Theater. Oh my god! Oh my god! All they want is my cock. I have heart failure and I broke my hand and I grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Oh my god! But look at me. But look at me. I'm cute too.
Oh god.
First of all, Lady Godiva, if you have to get your validation from an app, think about it. No, mama. No, boo. Nah, we good. I'm good out here in the streets. Like, dude, like
a lot of work into his videos. So.
30 whole minutes. 30 minutes. That's what blew me. But you know how much time we spend here on M3?
I know.
I mean,
I understand that though. I mean, I was just doing a M3 minute before we got him on. I was like, God, this takes a lot of time.
It does not. Fucking liar. It does not.
It does.
It does not. It does not. Someone that does an M3 minute. No, sir. It does not.
I had to read
even
I had to edit it.
Oh my god!
and then all you got from this is that I'm hot. What a disappointment!
Right. Oh no! You want to know how big
God,
my cock is? I am more than my cock. Right.
But I think it's thick as a soda can. Well, thank you. That's the reaction.
I would have been like, and is. I mean, men. I'm gonna be put on my serious hat for a second, yo.
Mhm.
Listen, yo, men communicate differently. Men communicate differently, and now, dude, if you're online, you're that sensitive. You feel like you're being sexually harassed. You're in the wrong spot. We have sound effects with sexual harassment on them. You know what I mean? Because men communicate differently. We spend hours of our life trying to decode and dissect how and why that we speak to each other differently, and what happens, and what are the causes. And let me tell you something. I'm sorry you broke your hand. I'm sorry you have heart disease. I'm sorry. Well, Hell's Kitchen is great now, but until you grew up in the back of the day, it wasn't so great. So I'm sorry you grew up poor, and I'm sorry that I don't know, that it takes you 30 minutes to do a hobby of making videos. Sorry.
I mean, I sometimes get it because I think about that. We, doing our stuff.
I'm not accepting that from you. No, shut up. No.
No, I mean,
no. That is not your life, bro. Go ahead.
I don't care that much, but at the same time, like we draw this delicate line between, the was it thirst traps that I post on social media, that on there, and obviously the thirst traps get a lot more attention than whatever else I post, but that's the point of a thirst trap, is to get more attention,
to attract the thirsty.
Yes, and so I know what it is. It's kind of I don't know, like it's what social media is, right? So like the hotter guys are going to get the more posts, no matter what you say. That's going to draw the attention if it's a hot guy saying it versus, unless you just super weird or interesting, or angering people. So I mean, I had some of those. I'll save it for Wednesday, but
please.
Please.
I mean, and so listen, do not, thank you so much. Listen, yo, do not, I don't, because y'all be clowning. Y'all are so quick. I know I'm the villain of M3. I know I am. Y'all, I have the emails and the hate mail to prove it. I think they don't realize they're talking to me when they send hateful messages about me to the M3 mailbox, and I just delete them. You're talking to me, biatch. Listen, I don't, bro. That killed me. In fact, it killed me so much. I want to move on to the next video.
I think that was.
No, it's another one in there.
Is there another one? I don't have another one.
You know? Okay, well that's my fault. What?
I had 4 videos.
Oh, that was it. You didn't get the ones from Instagram?
Yeah, those were from Instagram.
Oh, and I sent you 2 in your inbox. I mean, in your in the messages.
I played one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
2. Anyway, don't lesson learned. Don't text your blind friend.
Yeah,
don't text. Listen. Don't text your
Telegram, bro. Like,
I hate
have a place for it.
I understand.
I know, but we have a place for it.
Oh, listen, I don't care. Anyway, but
that's why it's not
there.
It
is. No. It is now 4:00. Thank you guys. The crowd always gets so big at the end of the hour. I was just want to say, we don't have any more damn videos, so therefore I need to carry my. No, I need to decompress. I had a long day. Thank you guys for joining us. Mark S is here. It's so good to see you. CC2, it is great to see you. All you guys that joined us. So tomorrow, Swag will be back with a brand new episode of the Swag Seat presented by M3. He has Tales from the Street.
Yeah, I saw some of his pictures.
Yeah, he has Tales from the
Street.
Living
it up in Las Vegas.
And he getting skinny. Thank you to Purple Jim.
Yeah.
He's helping him get skinny. He's learning up. And if you just can't get enough of my man Malcolm, tune in Wednesdays at the bewitching hour of
7 p.m.
Come on, Malcolm. Jesus. He just like he's back on the soda can cock guy. I don't know. The soda can.
It is a soda can.
You bet. That's why you put it. And just like the guy with the trauma, I was like, Malcolm heard nothing that this man said.
I know his voice was so velvetly rich.
And them thighs and them shorts. So nasty. Right, Ox. So nasty. Ox. I think the secret villain. Ox says, I think the secret villain is Malcolm.
What?
He stayed looking cute. Listen, he stayed looking cute and cuddly, but I think he's just in an effective cover.
Oh, good.
Finally, somebody knows my pain. Finally. Is Malcolm the real villain? Yes.
Oh, God.
I'm so sweet. I'm so cuddly. I'm big and cuddly. Look at me. And then he started stabbing me with a butter knife. Look, no. That's what happens over here. Is being cute and cuddly just a cover? Yes.
I wish it were. No, I'm just cute and cuddly. I'm sorry. But make sure to join us on Saturday at 1 for the Saturday sit down. We'll have discussions about all the things, current events, Black news.
My man from the UK. Yes, indeed. What happened? Did you freeze?
I don't know. I think so. I can't tell if it was me or you, but I think I froze.
Were you raptured again?
I think so. My internet
I think it was you. That's still
process
bad.
right now. So.
Listen, every guy in the UK, what's up, buddy? How are you, friend? It's good to see you, and give your husband my best. Cheerio, as you guys say in the UK. Cheerio. You have to have a spot of tea at some point. Is that right? I don't want to cause it.
Yeah, that is the thing, I think. Yeah.
I don't want to cause it intentional. UK's next Top Daddy. I have to ask you a question about bangers and mash. Now, because separately I love potatoes and separately I love sausage. But it's something that you all do to that shit that does not make it delicious. I have questions.
It's a different
kind
of sauce, probably.
And I had to eat it for 2 months. And I was, and the family that hosted me were like, "Oh, you should have some. It's delicious." And so finally, I just started going to McDonald's. Like, if I have to eat fucking shepherd's pie one more time, I'm going to shit. Jesus.
Get in.
Thank you so much. The Indian food in the UK is amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule, for always being an attentive viewer to all the shit we talk, definitely. And so if you're into podcasts like I'm into podcasts, please check out Malcolm. I don't know when he's going back to recording, but
I gotta find a new schedule for that.
I guess I need to crack the whip.
See, this used to be my recording time, and we got hijacked into doing live streams instead. So
no, because we love y'all. We didn't get hijacked. We love y'all. Monday is Chio drink nights. I am toasty on the bus with guys going home. Bro, I love you so much. Oh my God, you're so awesome. Here we are. He's toasty on the bus. I love that.
That is nice.
What about Toad in the Hole? That's British too. What is that?
I heard that one. That's a new one to me.
What is that? Tipsy on the bus, right? What is Toad in the Hole? I'm not logging out until you tell me what that is. I just want you to know. Y'all are fucking stuck. I want to say it's something nasty.
It does sound nasty. That's why you want to know.
It sounds like, it sounds like it's, you know what I think.
It's in the hole. Yeah. Just gives you that.
If anybody else, because I don't know if he might pass out before he can re-answer the question. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Greg's whipping hand is trembling, Malcolm. Yeah, he's getting back to work. Yeah. Yeah, he's getting his ass back on that. He's getting back on that motherfucking podcast corner soon and very soon. Get your ass right. That's what's up. It's sausage in battle like a giant Yorkshire pudding with onion gravy. I know what it is.
Ooh.
Okay, it's the onion gravy oh yeah, that's the onion.
That sounds awful.
It is very awful. Tiny. Oh yeah. That is very. I got questions. Come on. Next UK's Top Daddy. No, it's the gravy that makes it nasty.
That sounds awful. Onion gravy.
It is
like that.
very awful. No. It's just we do the same thing here, but we go get a box of Lipton soup onion mix and make gravy. Same concept. Less the they don't have the seasoning.
Right. That's it.
It's very bland.
Right.
Hold on. He's telling us what it is right now. And no, it's really good with beer. Is that Toad in the Hole or Bangers and Mash? Focus, man. Focus. Focus. Toad in the Hole.
He wants to know what Toad in the Hole is.
Toad in the Hole. Just listen, Malcolm, real quick before we go.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We don't ever do. We'll just give him this free time. Oh, both. How could it be both? Oh no, both.
How is it?
I
both?
have
Is it
more
the same
questions.
thing?
Yeah.
Is Toad in the Hole just like another Bangers and Mash? Is that why are we so interested?
Because I want to know what Toad in the Hole is. It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. Shit. That food is a choice. Is this why they needed to kidnap all of our ancestors to grow crops for orgies? Listen, no seasoning. I love the UK. I've been drinking for 5 hours. This is the problem here. This is focus as the kids. I love this guy. You hear me?
Wow.
I told him one day to tell his husband I'm just going to show up on the doorstep with the Trump t-shirt on.
Oh no!
They're gonna get me. Okay, so we tune in Saturday. Hopefully, next UK's Next Top Daddy will let us know. Or can somebody please? Oh, I know. CC, can you Google Toad in the Hole? I am so
GPT nowadays.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Inbox me. Holla at your boy. Get back to me. So, in Thursday, we are still running Throwback Thursdays. We have not yet got back our dear Cream Diggler. Thursday nights, 7 p.m. We will do Thursday throwbacks. And if you cannot get enough of Cream Diggler, Two Groves in a Pod re-air right here Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get on in there, grab a seat. It is funny. It's rip-roaring good time. Yeah. Bring a friend. It's really good. And it does really well here.
Yeah.
You know, we got to start doing
I'm sometimes wondering, like, is Shannon along for the ride or is he the driver sometimes?
He's the driver, absolutely. It's like you. You know, people think I'm the wild one. You're the killer, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, his husband puts up with a lot. Well, bro, as long as you know what it is.
Yeah.
As long as you know what it is. So that's what I'm saying. That's Ty's hand you see back there on the side.
Oh, okay.
The killer, right? And the killer's not coming to get me. Actually, the killer.
Well, yeah, of course. If you've been watching this long, go ahead and become a patron.
Yes.
We got patron content. Not today, because it's a weekday. But after a lot of our shows, we have patron shows. Plus, we got
all of them except this one because it's Monday afternoon. Yeah.
Yes, I got a book club. We are hopefully getting some people to read The Reformatory. It is a very, very spooky story. Very, very good. And, I see that big
Or you can do the Kenley.
I remember that one. We had this one video that says, if you get kidnapped by some kidnappers, tell them you see dead people and they're here with me now.
Oh no, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to be like, oh, I'm out here. No, and I like it because Kendrick Lamar uses it at the beginning of "They're Not Like Us." He goes,
oh yeah,
people. Then he drops the beat. Mustard on the beat. Ho. Yo, so Saturdays, I'll be right back here in this very seat at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Saturday sit down with yours truly, the talented Mr. Drayton. And in case nobody told you, on Sundays, there's Devon and the Blurred Council, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There you go. Lots of nerd action. Hot, fat bellies over there. Y'all like that kind of nasty stuff here over there? rubbing his belly and doing all. Y'all so nasty, just
I saw he
nasty.
was got a new setup on his stream.
Does he?
Night gaming.
And he
yeah,
got
so-
a new. And he got a new mic. Y'all must be doing good
Right.
things over there. Yeah, new mic. Who this? Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So check them out. And then, so speaking of checking it out, yeah. So that's we got. Do we do two? Yeah, we did everybody. We got everybody. We got. Oh no, you
Yes.
know what I forgot? You
Mhm.
can all catch us in one place now. www.www.live.com. You are the worst partner today. You're normally good at this. What is happening? Like I'm gonna have to bring Ty in. Ty, what's going on with Malcolm today? I'm just like he's like one step behind. He is absolutely one step behind. Thank you for joining us. See you next Monday, allegedly at 3 p.m. or whatever time I get in my answer to see. Definitely. If you